Hi everyone, I'm back. First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry for the hiatus. I was actually dealing with a domestic violence situation, and unfortunately, because there is a death threat that I did receive, I cannot talk anymore about that due to future legalities. But the main reason for me doing this video is to update you again on everything that has been going on since I last did my last video. I have gone to my 6-month appointment with the stem cell, and because the stem cells regenerate for up to 15 months after the procedure, the doctor felt that I should go ahead and do what they call vibration therapy, and then see where I'm at, in a couple of months, and then decide whether or not we should go through with another stem cell therapy procedure, which I'm actually happy about, because that whole thing, to be honest with you, I don't want to be a shish kebabbed again if I don't have to be. And it took me a while. And I did find a place to do the vibration therapy. But the funny thing about that, and if anyone that follows me on Facebook knows or seen my post, that I did have a little trouble even getting an appointment, just because that there was a situation with the people that do the scheduling, and one of them, who I nicknamed Fall Risk Lady for future reference, she kind of got hung up on the fact that I have CP, and I'm like, I get it, but at the same time, like, I didn't think comical personality was such a big deal and would cause such a problem. I know falling is a part of comedy, but come on, really? Anyway, she got hung up on the word cerebral palsy, and literally tried to say that I should not come just because of that, because that was too much of a fall risk. And anyway, I get past that, but then at my first appointment, even just filling out the paperwork, she literally kept telling me, well, if you don't understand something, let me know or whatever. And I know they tend to say that at most places, but it was the manner in which she said it. It was as if I cannot understand plain English. And whenever I get there too, she didn't even think that I could write. She literally told me up front, oh, well, you need me to fill this out, don't you? And I'm like, no, ma'am, I got it. And then she also, at one point, was going through the paperwork to let me know where I needed to fill certain stuff out. That part, for me, no big deal. But whenever we got to the medications part, she was like, oh, I'm sure you're on a lot of medications, aren't you? I'm like, really? Really? And I took everything I had, but I finally was like, no ma'am, I'm not. And then she literally said, oh really? As if I'm lying to her. And then the third thing that really got me, going was she did not even think that I could write my own name. Okay, I already told you I could fill out the paperwork on my own. How are you thinking that I cannot write my own name? At this point, to be honest with everyone, I want to smack her beyond belief. And anyone, again, that follows me on Facebook, they probably saw the post of me saying self-control, because I literally in that office started praying that I don't knock this lady out. Because I so wanted to smack her, it was not funny. But I just sat there and prayed, and thankfully the Lord answered my prayer, and I got past that. But then one last thing that could happen to anyone, she happened to slip up on confidentiality and told one patient, who also patient A, another patient's name that she was going to call, and literally said the whole name, and also looked the guy right in the face. So it wasn't like she was talking to another person in the office that happened to work there about, another patient. And whenever she got on the phone with patient B, the patient that she said that she was going to call, she literally told the patient B the name of the doctor of patient A, the full name. I cannot believe all this was going on, to be honest with you. So, again, I prayed about it. And, but I kept thinking, this is a teaching moment, especially for me, to teach this lady about people with disabilities, number one. And, to even just try to go through with the vibration therapy. Well, I went ahead and went through and thanked the Lord too that the PT that I saw was very open to not only the fact that I had this stem cell therapy, but also that there was a good potential that the vibration therapy would help. So he got me on this thing, and I honestly thought that it was going to be just a little bit of vibration. For all those who are thinking about doing this, it's a lot more than a little bit. I'd rather let you experience it on your own, as people have different reactions to different things, but it was very interesting, I will say that. And honestly, because I am a person that does have a bit of a delayed reaction, I felt fantastic for the first 24 to 48 hours. And then after that, it was like getting hit by a Mack truck a couple of times, and then being thrown into a washer on the spin cycle. I was out. I will never forget, my friend said to me at the one point, who are you and what have you done with my friend? All because that I at one point was so wiped out that I cannot do my taekwondo every day that she knows that I do. And I was just like, alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fight through it and do it. So I did muster up to do it about 3 days after, and like when I really wasn't feeling much good, but now I am back up and running, and I'm hoping to build up more endurance for this vibration therapy. I will say I do think it did help, even just that one session. And that I was still feeling tingling in my feet, but not like the painful or anything type. And the most I can relate the in general session to is like if you've ever been on a cruise ship and those first couple of days that you are on land after being at sea for a while. That's kind of what it feels like. But again, it all depends on the person. And also, I do want to make sure that people do realize that too. One of the things that the PT had said is that if you do have metal in you, it can affect being able to have it, because they don't want screws coming loose, so they would not recommend anyone that has had metal put in them like 6 months, I think he said, prior to it, to have it done. But for me, I've had my neck done and my back done no less than 4 years ago. So, just wanted to make sure people knew about that. Again, that's not to say that you can't have it done if you have metal in you. It's that they just have a time limit on when you can have it done after the metal has been put in. And also, kind of just to get back a little bit to how I did end up handling this situation with the scheduling lady and the receptionist lady. No, I did not hit her. I know a lot of people think I did, but no, I did not. I did talk to the physical therapist about it, and he had given me the number of the director for that place, and I did call her, and I did speak to her about it, and on the DL, they had been hearing that before. I'm not gonna say by who or by what, but hopefully they will now take it seriously and actually do something about it. Because I did tell the director that maybe the lady should not be fired, but should definitely not be at least handling patient's information or have any kind of access to it, and also be talking to patients in general. So I don't know how they're going to handle that, but we'll have to see where it goes. And I will be going back this upcoming week, and right now I'm going to be going 1 time a week, and then if I progress enough, maybe 2 times, we'll have to see. No guarantees, but yeah, that's it. If anyone has any questions, they can, comment or, and I'll answer. And yeah, I will talk to you all later. Bye.